As we push through the dog days of summer, I found a respite in the Modern Healthcare Conference a few weeks back. While we weren't able to join together in person, Fawn Lopez and her dedicated team put together an uplifting online experience that reminded us why we're in healthcare and why exceptional leadership is important now more than ever. I'd like to share just 3 of my learnings, and hopefully it's a bit of fresh air to cool you. As part of being vulnerable leaders, it's okay and even reassuring to acknowledge that we have despair. We may feel as leaders that we need to inspire positivity to move our teams forward, but we also have never seen times like this before. Despair is likely something every single one of us has felt at some point over the past few months. And some of us may have stayed in those spaces longer than others. And we can circle back into despair regularly. Being able to name and claim this feeling can be healthy and helpful for our team members to hear. We got super practical and shared how hard it is for parents and people responsible for elder care are feeling during the pandemic. And that this concern that it can drive our career decisions to not step into a bigger job or perhaps even to step out of the workforce. And this could start to widen the gender representation gap for leaders. So there weren't really any real answers at this point, but I share this because I think it's going to be a major issue for companies to face. So let's get thinking now and let's get innovative on how to manage this. And then Gene Woods, President and CEO of Atrium Health, had us transfixed to our computer screens as he laid out his leadership philosophy and invited numerous women from his organization to be showcased, and the result of mentorship and sponsorship was on full display. And he reflected on the current circumstances and observed that back in 1920, when the work was being done to ratify the 19th Amendment for women's right to vote, there was a horrific pandemic going on, and women were marching in the street. And now 100 years later, we find ourselves similar situation. His encouragement to differentiate us from the previous time is for more women to take major leadership roles and have new voices at the table. I hope this was useful, so stay cool, stay safe, and wear your mask.